good morning, navigators.
Good morning. Today's day 4. Oh, it's like sad. We were just talking about how the cruise is halfway over. That's the only thing about these 1-week cruises.
Today is a late port day, so we are heading to Puerto Rico today, and we're pulling in at 2 o'clock. So we're doing something that you don't normally get to do on a royal ship, which is
Sea-day brunch.
Sea-day brunch. So I took a look at the menu. I don't know if it's the full menu online, but just basically lunch items and some breakfast items. So we're gonna see what that's all about. We're just gonna be chilling out on the ship this morning and then heading out into the old city of San Juan.
Yep, we're going to try to explore some forts. I found a website that actually has directions that tells you kind of the best sidewalks to get on if you need it for a wheelchair or with cutout curbs as well. So we're going to try to follow along and see if it's a little less adventurous for us.
Yeah, so we'll find out. So stay tuned, but right now we got to head to brunch. All right, later, navigators.
Hi, good morning. Yes, please. Thank you.
You're gonna get the lasagna?
Seems a little heavy for brunch, but hey, each to their own. No, I think I'm gonna go with an omelet, probably. And my favorite hash browns. There's something about the triangle hash browns that I just love.
With the omelet. Finished up breakfast, and we're now at the next cruise desk. And brunch, by the way, I thought it was fine. If you missed the brunch, don't worry. You just missed the basic breakfast, so don't stress over the brunch. It was nice though, to sit down. We're supposed to be going on Wonder of the Seas next year. We're guessing whether that's the right choice. So we found a couple other cruises, what we can get done at the next cruise desk here. I don't know. Don't know if we're gonna change quite yet, but we're just thinking it over. So stay tuned. Will we go on Wonder of the Seas or will we pick a different cruise? Keeping our Wonder of the Seas tour. We found out we're thinking of not doing another Oasis class only because this has been crazy this week and we've been trying to figure out what is going on, and we're families than we've ever seen on an Oasis class ship. We found out is that this was a week where it was like kids sail free, so that's why there's so many. Nothing against families, but it's just me and Colleen. So hello, Colleen. We're just like, man, are we making a bad decision? So I think we're gonna keep Wonder of the Seas, see how it is. The travel agent here, very nice. She's like, hey, that's a great week that we have because it's after Easter and it's before the summer sailing. So should not be quite as hectic as this cruise. So good news is you'll get to come along with us to Wonder of the Seas next year.
So we're at the back of the ship near where they have the aqua theater. We were trying to get behind the actual theater itself, but it's closed off. But we noticed that there's a set of stairs and the railings are vibrating like I've never seen before. I don't think very safe to go down those steps. And during our explorations, we found that they actually have a lift at the aqua theater. So typically we sit up on the top row. We have good seats. But it looks like this will actually take you all the way down to the front. So if you want to be really part of the show and get soaking wet, you just kind of roll your wheelchair on and it basically follows the railing all the way down and you can get right to the front.
Done checking out the boardwalk, and Sugar Beach was open, but we decided we want some free ice cream. So we're gonna get some free ice cream. We're gonna cover it right now, some cruise etiquette. If you're going up one flight and you can walk upstairs, don't push the elevator. Just walk up the stairs. Everyone's gonna appreciate around you, and that means more ice cream for you. So try to think of the upside of that. So one flight, 2 flights, 3 flights, definitely. Take the stairs, get some exercise, and let people like Colleen use the elevator.
folks. So we checked our cell phone service and it looked like we could use our cell phones for free. So we got a map. We thought it would be fine. Come to find out, we don't have any data. So we unfortunately left the paper maps back in the room. So we got off the ship. We basically banked a sharp left. You have to cut across the center of town, which has those blue cobblestones. It was really rough. I absolutely needed Nate. And then you walk along the water. But when you get to the red archway, that's where you need to cut up. Don't keep going because we've been told that there's stairs at the very end to get up to the fort. So we'll keep you posted.
So we've got the fort right over there. FYI, really great workout. FYI, if you're not in good shape and you have to push someone in a wheelchair, I would figure out some type of accessible transportation because super hilly, though we may have gone the tough way. Not really sure.
I think we did.
Yeah, I think we went the tough way, but that's okay. Training for a half marathon anyways, so I needed a workout on this vacation. But yeah, we're right there and we're gonna go check out the fort, so stay tuned.
Somewhat to code.
To the San Juan National Historical Site, the Castillo, San Felipe del Morro. Castillo means castle in Spanish, and when you see this place, you can realize why they call it a castle, because it's definitely a castle. Like you're not getting in here. Back in the day, if they didn't want you in here, you weren't getting in here. But really amazing. Probably for most folks would be about a 20-minute walk from the port. So completely worth it. A great way, and actually for Colleen and I, this is the furthest we've ever been able just to walk on our own away from a port. So really cool to be here in San Juan.
All right, navigator, so we just made it to the fort. And upon entrance, a nice woman approached me and asked where Nate and I lived. We gave them where our location was, and she said that we can enter for free. Anyone with just a disability that has an access pass or a disability like placard can actually get this access pass that will allow you to get into any of the national parks around the country, including some of the ones that are off the coast of like the Bahamas and Florida. So very excited. New bit of information I never knew. And you have to also be a U.S. citizen. So that's part of why she asked exactly where we live. Coming! Ramming speed!
Oh, I had to help her.
Well, got Colleen up super steep ramp. I gotta tell you, plan on doing no training on this trip, but the trip had other plans. So, but it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Beautiful view of the bay. There's Colleen. Wave to the folks. Just a lovely, lovely day out here in Puerto Rico. And again, everyone's super nice so far. Helped us really get around. And again, this fort is super awesome. So you have to come check it out if you're here in Puerto Rico. So I came down the lower part of the fort. Actually, a gentleman helped me from the top of the fort. Again, we wheeled Colleen backwards, which was probably the smartest move, but really tough. Luckily, someone saw me and they offered a hand, which was very nice. But in the lower part here, There's no way you are gonna get a wheelchair down this part here, but I'm gonna check it out. Colleen's in the gift shop. I think she's looking for the ever elusive island ornament. So we'll just take some shots around here and then we're gonna catch back up with Colleen. All right, later navigators. To say the size of this fort, it's deceptive from the outside, but as soon as you start getting inside, it's humongous. To think this was built hundreds of years before the United States even existed. It's just an amazing engineering feat, and the fact that it's still here and in relatively good shape. I wish the people that built my house had taken some lessons from these folks. There's one more level I could be going down to, but I think I've got the fort feeling down good. Super cool. Again, currently right now it is, and, you know, unless you have a disability, it is $10 per adult to get into the fort, but worth every single dollar to get in here and check this out. It's really cool.
Yay! I got to pee at a fort. In a fort. On a fort.
Not on the fort.
No, not on the fort, but I got to actually use the accessible bathroom. So there's one right when you enter. It is locked, and they keep it that way so not everyone's using it. So just ask them at the front for a key. It's very clean, very accessible, and very happy. Now let's go explore the rest of Puerto Rico.
Look at those.
Aww.
El gato.
Hi, kitties.
So we are walking through Old San Juan. It is absolutely beautiful. The nice thing is it's actually really calm. I know it's early evening, probably about not even 5 o'clock, almost 5 o'clock. But really nice. There's like barely any cars or traffic down here, and people are just kind of chilling. So it's I like the vibe a lot. It's like definitely a lot different than other ports where we've gotten off, where the vibe is like, There's none of that here. It's a really nice port. So if you're in San Juan, definitely need to get out and about. You gotta check things out, so.
I had read online to take a lot of the south-facing sidewalks. Those would be the longest, and when you get to the end, a lot of them don't have curb cutouts, but they're at least wide enough, not as many obstacles. So south-facing sidewalks is the trick if you are in a wheelchair. Yeah. Wine and coffee. Okay.
Good?
Yeah. You good? They don't see you.
I know they don't see us. All right, navigators, that's gonna be it for today. We are actually wrapping the day up at Playmakers. So fun fact, you have the unlimited dining package. You get $20 per person to spend here, which should get you a good amount of food, and anything extra you get to pay the difference on. So that's here at Playmakers. Great time today in Puerto Rico. It's funny, I was looking for a hat today and I found right at the end, I couldn't find any hats I liked. And of course, as we're heading back to the ship, I found a hat from a street vendor. Pretty proud of myself, did it all in Spanish. So my rudimentary Espanol came in handy today. Other than that, we're just gonna chill out here tonight. We'll probably show you a little bit of the food here and there. Actually, I'll insert some of the food pictures right here. Did you get it all? Did you get all the food, the beer, the fun, the excitement? Did you get it all? Are you hungry? Are you ready to go on vacation? So anyways, thanks for coming along today. Really appreciate it. Again, see you later, navigators. And remember, navigate your world. Later.